Hello YouTube, it's Slay Warrior here with another discussion video. And before I get to the actual card here, it's this trap card gamble, I'd like to just make a couple notes. Alright, so first, I'd just like to state that I know that I keep telling you guys that I'm going to upload duels, and I'd just like to say that it's pretty difficult during the week to actually record and, edit and speed up if I need to, or add the music to the duels because I'm pretty busy during the week. So I think that I'll probably stick to just discussions and pack openings during the week and duels on the weekend. Now, if I'm not busy, yeah, of course, but I'll do a duel. But I'll get a duel up for you guys this weekend, and I will definitely be doing duels in the future. Alright, and then next, I'd like to just ask you guys a question. Do you think that I need a channel intro? Because I have a couple ideas for making one, and go ahead and edit it and get some cool music, like regular channel intro. I mean, a lot of the big YouTubers have one, and even lots of the small ones have one. So I was just thinking it's a little bit out of place for me not to. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if it would bother you. Like, I know a lot of times when I'm watching videos by Galactic God or MQuil40, I often just skip ahead past their intro because it is a little bit of a waste of time to me, because I like to watch lots of YouTube in a day. So I don't know if you guys have an opinion on that. I know I could make a really cool intro if I put my mind to it. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead and comment down in the comment section below what you think I should include in my intro, or if I should just not have an intro because you guys would skip over it, like I said that I sometimes do. Okay, so now for the actual discussion, we've got Gamble, which is a normal trap card. It's a really old card. Again, it's from Pharaoh's Servant. So this is just a card that I came across, and I was curious, why have I never seen this card? I mean, it's inherently really bad because if you call it wrong, you skip your turn. And I mean, this and that one Arcana Force card are the only ones I can think of that actually make you skip your entire turn if it's even both of them are on a coin toss. That's even more similar. But I mean, I was around during the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh, and with the original sets when they came out. I have a ton of old cards, but I never pulled this one, and like I said, I wasn't in the competitive scene then, as I said in some of my old videos, so I wouldn't know. Did this card ever see play? If you know about that, comment in the comment section below. Okay, so I'm going to read it for you guys. It says, as you can see here, you can only activate this card when your opponent's hand is 6 or more cards and your hand is 2 or less. Okay, so that condition there, that activation condition, I don't think that is too hard of a thing to happen in today's metagame. I don't think that there will be like 0 times that your opponent will have 4 more cards, like 6, and you have 2 or less. Like, I don't think that's a thing that is like a completely unfathomable activation condition. I don't think that is something that would never happen. I think that a lot of decks have enough advantage generation in terms of the hand that they might be able to go up on you 4 cards. You might have 2 or less, and they'll have 6 or more. So okay, that's just one thing I wanted to point out. But I mean, I'd never play this card in 3s, but I think it could be really good. So next it says, toss a coin and call heads or tails. If you call it right, draw until your hand has 5 cards. If you call it wrong, skip your next turn. Okay, the drawing until you have 5 cards is great, and if you pull it off, you are in a very good situation. The only thing is that your opponent has to have 6 cards, so I mean, maybe they're already way ahead of you in terms of advantage. So again, I don't think that the actual pulling off, the actual activation of this card is that difficult to achieve. But is the payoff worth the risk? I don't think that. I think it is. I really honestly do think it is. I'm not saying you should play this card. I would never play this card in a deck ever. But I think that it wouldn't be that dumb for somebody to try to make this card meta, I guess. I think that this card could get broken. I think it's a luck card like 6 cents that lets you draw a lot like 6 cents, except milling cards was 6 cents downside, and that's obviously really good for a couple decks where skipping your turn is not good for any decks. So basically, I want to ask you guys, do you think that I'm completely crazy by saying that this card isn't completely terrible? Do you think that I'm stupid? Do you think that the entire video that I just made was pointless? Do you think this card is the worst card you've ever seen? I just want to know. So again, this is one of those ones where since it's a discussion, I'd like you guys to comment. I'd like you guys to give your opinions on this card. Would you guys ever play this card? What would be the kind of deck that you'd want to play this card in? Would you play it in, say, an Exodia deck? I mean, I don't see how you'd have 2 or less cards in your hand in an Exodia deck, but it's a deck that you need to draw in, obviously. I mean, any deck that you need to draw. Would you play it in Dragons? I mean, they have a lot of cards that are in the graveyard often, so I mean, Dragons are getting hype right now. I don't know. Is Gamble a card that you could play? Is Gamble a card that can be played? You guys tell me in the comment section below. Okay, so like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more discussion videos as well as pack openings and duels. Everything YouTube will be on my channel, and favorite it if you liked it that much, and I will see you guys later, YouTube.